We are live. Hello, Violet Division. We are here to now rank you guys. Drops, confused, Jordan.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're
With
back.
our Reg H draft. Or Reg A Plus, whatever we want to call it.
We did Scarlet first. Watch that video.
Yeah, we did Scarlet first already. If you want to watch it, watch it. We're starting in the Cornerstone Division for Violet. And we will hop straight into it, going to the Pasta Man himself.
Man, why's it got the duck, though?
He got a duck, man.
Quack.
Duck, duck, goose.
But why has he got the duck? The way I see it, Trevenant is kind of like a duck. It kind of quacks like a duck.
So he clearly wants to Dynamax and Max Strike things with the duck.
Bro, I feel like he has so much support. And then it's just like Glamora to kick.
I mean...
But like, Crawdon's gonna do damage, Flygon will Terra Ground and do damage. Oh man, Flygon Terra Ground is good. It's like I have it.
Relum does damage, Gardevoir can
Gardevoir
do
does damage.
Electivire is sick, follow me. Gardevoir does do damage. But why the duck? I feel like if that duck was just some bulky physical attacker, this would be S tier. But I don't like the duck.
Trying to figure out... I mean, the duck, like, sets Trick Room for the Crawdon.
Yeah, but what? Can't Trev do that?
I don't know. I don't know if Trevenant gets Trick Room off the top of my head.
It does. I know it
does.
does.
Oh.
It does.
Well,
And it's pretty good at it. Like, it's a ghost type with solid bulk.
no say.
Like, Trev... And it, like, actually does damage once it sets itself Trick Room. So, like, maybe he wants to use it as a physical... Or as an attacker in Trick Room with Terra, but, like... I don't know if that's needed. You have so much support for it.
We'll figure out what he does with it once he starts
You got
playing it.
double Fake Out, you got Follow Me, you got Spore, you got Tailwind. I feel like if that duck was some mid-speed attacker, this would be S tier.
Yo, look at that type chart, though. That's
Dude, the duck might be a menace in this metagame.
That's a nice looking type chart. Something we did not touch on as much in the last video, but
I was touching on it a bit.
a little bit. I mean, the duck might have just been for the type chart.
The duck,
I like it a lot.
It's a good team for sure. Glamora, Talonflame's a disgusting combo. Blastoise will do things. I know Tetris wasn't a fan of the Pyroar, but I believe in Pyroar to do things.
I kind of like Pyroar. I don't have anything wrong against
I mean,
Pyroar.
it gets, what it's Entrainment Moxie, which can be cool for something.
Okay, that's a gimmick.
It is a gimmick.
Hey.
but-
I like the Pyroar for clicking Snarl and Will-O-Wisp and Overheat.
I mean, that's also fair, but you know, it could be a cool gimmick one week for him. You know, maybe he wants.
Owned me
Maybe he
once.
wants.
Well, I was thinking this is a little too heavy on support. He just had like one more A tier physical attacker, like a Garchomp, which I know Garchomp was probably taken and yada yada, but
There was.
something like that, and I feel like this would be S tier. I think this is like, I feel like it's missing something. Gut reaction is mid, but like analysis is A. Gut reaction is mid.
My gut reaction says I don't like Glamora. I respect it, but I don't.
Dude,
like
I
it.
love Glamora.
I love Glamora.
But also,
Glamora is so good.
screw him for taking Glamora when I could have had the best Dozo team ever with it.
You mean Electric could have?
Yeah. Yeah, he should get loose points for taking Glamora from me. That's a good point, Drops.
Hey, Stacks.
No, real talk.
Nice.
Real
nice
talk, I
seasonal
think
record,
the-
by the way, Stacks.
I think the Glamora has to do a bit of heavy lifting on the damage side. But like, all of
think-
his stuff does solid damage, just none of it.
He doesn't have any big nukes.
Well, he has Terra Ground Earthquake with Talonflame. That's a big nuke. He has Eruption, or Water Eruption, Water Spout. That's a big nuke.
Fair, okay.
That Crawdon is actually, Crawdon does a shit ton of damage.
Yo, I'm sorry, dog. I didn't.
But all of his damage is frail, and if it takes damage, it's not gonna work.
I kind of wish I could see the average HP of this team, because I do think you are correct in that it won't be very high.
Well, like, look at this list. Like, everything except Blastoise get 2-hit KO, and if you don't, and Tinkaton, and Duck, and Trevenant, and Electivire. Wait, hold up. All of his support mons are bulky. It's the attackers that are frail. Are you guys a believer in Gardevoir?
Yeah.
75%.
Are you a believer in Gardevoir on a team with Tinkaton?
I'm a believer in Gardevoir in a team with Prankster Tailwind where it can run specs and just nuke something. And
So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big believer in Gardevoir. As a B tier, I think it's kind of overrated.
Yeah, it'd be too strong if it could Terra, though.
I would have thought it'd be okay in B or in C, but that's personal preference. Tinkaton does so much work. I'll give it A.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely it's a well-balanced team. It has everything you could ask for on a team. It's just what that duck do.
Not bulky enough for my liking.
I mean, you're a bulky screens offense enjoyer.
Dude, Talonflame Glamora will just pick up wins on its own, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
He misses Meteor Beam and loses both of them in one turn.
God.
Nah,
this is so
never.
bad.
Ground move into Glamora, it can't Terra, then it fucking rock move into Talonflame, it's over.
Meteor Beam will never miss.
Dude, you simply click Earthquake and Rock Slide into him and you win turn 1.
Yeah, except you lose your Mon that clicked it because it ate a Meteor Beam.
Nah.
Or got burnt.
I got an Assault Vest. Alright. Next, we have...
His support is insane. He has so many good pivot and supports. Alright, moving on.
Alright, next we have Sebas on his first season competing. This team...
How do you
Also,
fit
Sunroom.
How do you fit Hoodra, Screens, and Sunroom on the same team? I'm actually impressed he managed to do it.
Lots of D tiers. I
have hiccups. Bad timing.
The only one I don't care for on this team overall is Toxapex.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this is a good Thwacky team.
The double grass
No.
type is kind of awkward.
I understand.
Triple grass type.
I understand Tropius Harvest in the Sun, but I think it's bad, if I'm being honest.
Fair.
But it could set up with Screens in the Sun, but that's a lot of setup. That means you're bringing Torkoal and Grimmsnarl purely to set up Screens and set up the Sun.
I think doesn't it also get solar power and chlorophyll?
It does, but you're not going to run that over Lilligant.
Chlorophyll.
Yeah, but you're not going to run that over Lilligant.
Yeah.
Fair.
You immediately get points just for having Sunroom with Hatterene, Torkoal, Lilligant. I think it's a bit weaker version of my Sunroom.
I mean, to be fair, you're also nitpicking his D tier picks that never have to come by technicality.
I think Terra Captains are important.
I agree.
Scrafty is a go-to Terra Captain, though.
Yeah. Once again, goated Terra he picked the same Terra Captains as...
So, here's my problem with this version of Sunroom. His only fast threat is Lilligant. And I think that actually does matter. I think you still need faster threats.
I do agree with that. This is like hard Trick Room with a splash of sun.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's hard Trick Room or Screens, because you could still do the Screens Gudra Hisui plan. Which I guess that's why Thwacky's on the team, is because of Thwacky's synergy with Gudra Hisui, but I don't think that's good enough to justify bringing it. I don't like Chimecho with Hatterene either. I feel like the Terra Captains could be a lot better. And I think that does matter. I think in a Terra Captain format, you do have to nitpick the Terra Captains.
Yo, but Chimecho,
I don't think they get a free pass.
Chimecho setting Trick Room for the Ursaluna that's clicking Earthquake on the same turn.
I get the idea. It's like, hey, I'll click Toxic on Toxapex, and then Gudra just survives by clicking Life Doing Shelter. That's some splatty style. I'm not a fan. I think this is, like, on the verge of C tier, to me. I'm not a fan of Hard Trick Room. If I gave my Sunroom a B, this is, like, worse than my Sunroom, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't
I'm not
like
a Hard
it.
Trick Room enjoyer. And then, I mean, it's one real Sun abuser.
Like, I don't trust Tropius to do anything relevant.
Just don't think there's... I think it's the lack of fast threats, other than Lilligant, that's really ruining it for me. Like, if some instant pressure needs to be there, that's not just clicking Follow Me or Close Combat.
Even Lilligant, it's fast. It's also... It's not, like, super immediately threatening.
No, it kind of is. Sash and Close Combat immediately is going to put him down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the close combat, but...
Or Sash and Solar Blade. Like, it's going to do work.
But whenever the guy with the Arcanine comes in to fight this team, he's like, wow, as long as I don't see the Ursa Luna, this is Giga free.
If you do see the Ursa Luna, you can intimidate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrafty is a go-to Terra Captain, though.
Scrafty is sick. I was a big fan of Scrafty back in Sword and Shield.
Alright, yeah, no. I think this is kind of worse than the Sunroom Electric build. The Grim Snarl is like the saving grace of this theme. Because Grim Snarl is just insane.
Yeah. I am... whatever. Alright. We will move on next.
And that's his first season competing, so let's see it. We didn't talk about Stack's record, but 7 wins, 1 loss, 7 wins, 2 loss, 6 wins, 3 loss. And top 16, lowest placement.
Yeah, that's great.
And with a first place finish.
First place finish his first season he joined.
And then top 16 and top 8 on the follow-ups with 6 wins, 3 loss being his worst. That competes with the records of me and Seth.
Yeah, Stacks is a good player. Alright, next up we got Magit.
Magit.
He competed in Season 3, 4-4. Not bad. We have Spam, Sunroom, back-to-back Sunroom.
Yeah, but this one's got a Charizard.
This one's got Spam.
And Spam.
We need Hisuian Bravery with... Because, like, okay, so Magit joined late and got a redraft of his entire draft, right?
Pretty much.
He's got... I find it weird that he kept the Hisui Bravery as the Terra Cap. I absolutely love the Slowpoke, by the way. Like, I think that thing is legitimately a menace. Mostly because it's going to click Surf. With Rhyperior right next to it. It's deceptively really good at setting Trick Room. The question is it needed within DD?
Probably not, but...
Also, Skiploom is the Chlorophyll user?
Yeah.
What does Skiploom even do?
It's baby jump
the same things Jumpluff does, but...
Does it even have the same moveset?
Yeah?
I guess it is bulky enough to have Eviolite, but it's awkward because you can't invest in speed with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got all the same moves as Jumpluff.
Oh, to speak on his Terra Captains, he picked up Clawitzer, which is actually an amazing Terra Captain. You give it like Water Dark Dragon to...
But isn't that an argument about not having Braviary?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, who was it last season that was picking up an absurd amount of KOs with Terra Dragon, Clawitzer, just clicking Dragon Pulse?
I feel like it was Pikachu. I think he loves that mon.
Might have been Pikachu. I can just open up Discord real fast.
Dude, I'm not a Snorlax believer, especially not a Snorlax believer when you have Rhyperior right next to it and Bastiodon right next to it. Those two monsters do it better. Speaking of which, I don't get Bastiodon when you have a Rhyperior right there. That's also, like, those three mons are fitting the same role, and the Rhyperior does it the best of the three. I like the Slowpoke, but it's weird that it's with size span. And I don't like the budget. Like, I know there's better Chlorophyll users if that Snorlax was a Chlorophyll user in B tier. Like, Lilligant, I'm sure, is undrafted.
Yeah, regular Lilligant.
Yeah, just regular Lilligant.
Yeah.
Or regular Jumpluff instead of Snorlax.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You can get a Follow Me Belly Drum with Indeedee, potentially, but...
It's deceptively hard to set that up.
Yeah.
I think it's another C.
I don't love this team. I'm not a Sunrune believer in the first place.
Yeah, we've rated every single Sunroom team weak.
Every time I've tried to, like, theorize Sunroom, I absolutely hate it.
Now the question is Indeedee, Armarouge, Rhyperior alone enough to hard carry a team? And the answer might be yes.
Yeah, there's a chance.
I'm gonna stick with C.
I agree.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Woo!
I guess you have a Lightning Rod for electric at least. But nobody's running Lightning Rod Rhyperior. I mean, I guess you could.
No, we like solid rock.
Ah, damn, we did not. 3 times we found Sun. 4 times. Every single time it has gotten horrible reviews.
Maybe we're just not Sunroom believers. Major, prove us wrong. Show us your draft is cracked. That goes to everyone else playing Sun. Show us it's cracked.
Major had a solid season last season. 4 wins, 4 loss. Respectable. Yep. Alright, Breadman, first season.
Breadman!
Oh my god, I can see the close combat follow me's from here. Or not, my bad, not follow me. I can see the close combat, ally switch. All the way from right here. It's already happening on my screen.
Boy.
This
team needs to press Trick Room.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is absolutely essential that Trick Room goes up.
I mean, not necessarily. He has Sinistra to
help set up Trick Room?
Help set up Trick Room. We're just, click follow me.
Yo, he's got King Gambit support everywhere, though, at least.
Yeah.
This is King Gambit and Conkeldurr are gonna...
Oh, his special threats are so weak.
It's Rotom and it's Gastrodon.
And it's Sinistra. It's just those
Sinistra.
3. And Sinistra's probably gonna be forced to build kind of defensive to protect King Gambit.
Yeah.
So it's like Gastrodon and Rotom, and Gastrodon is not known as its special attacking threat. Why does this team have Gastrodon?
I have a better question. Why does this team have Hippowdon?
Yeah, that's a good question. It was NHA who put 17 kills on his Clawitzer last season.
Oh, it was NHA, not... Okay, my bad.
No, you're good.
I got that wrong. I'm sure Kigachu had Clawitzer at some point.
Oh,
maybe. I would like a
17 is an insane number. That was disrespectful to not remember that.
I would like a screen setter that's not a Rotom for this team.
Man, you know what I would like instead of that King Gambit? Since he's got the Hippowdon, put an Excadrill on there.
There is no available Excadrill in this draft.
I know, but I'm...
In the hypothetical.
I mean, he does. He needs some fast thing that's not Tauros.
The fastest thing he has is a Tauros.
Yo, he's...
Is that... Oh, that's regular Paldea Tauros.
Yo, regular Tauros with Terra Captain might go crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same interaction that Revelation Dance.
Man, I feel like this is a survive Trick Room win game moment.
Yeah.
If I can set screens up on you, I'm probably in a good place.
Dude, I can just feel the ally switch on the close combat from here. or the rage powder on the close combat from here.
I mean, it'll probably happen.
Yeah.
I think this might be my least favorite draft we've seen so far. I am not a fan of Hard Trick Room in the slightest. I get that you have Shell Smash and Redirection, but... Man... I guess Haxorus can dance with Redirection, but man, this is like me...
Haxorus isn't real.
This might be my least favorite draft.
This is my second least favorite draft, but...
Sorry, Breadman. I hope you prove us wrong, because I really love it when people prove us wrong.
True.
I love to be proved
but
wrong.
I am not. I am
I'm
biased
just a
against
dumbass.
Hard Trick Room. Damn, we have started harsh.
No. We had stacks.
That's true.
We liked his.
I mean, we had double sun into Hard Trick Room.
Oh yeah, I found the Excadrill.
Yeah, no. Remember how he lost Hippowdon? This is the man who wanted the Hippowdon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flare Blitz is the goated youngster of this place.
Yo, his past
got-
seasons are everywhere, by the way.
Just
Which
especially ignore that season 2. That one wasn't.
we
real.
said it. We said it in Scarlet, but Drops. Everybody owes a hand of applause to Drops for making these slides. He took like a ton of time doing these and looking up all the past placements and getting all the sprites and everything. So if you're watching, applause to Drops.
I can move the sprites around.
I don't know why he still flexes that.
'Cause I can.
Like, he put all the teams into the type chart for these slides. Like, he did a lot of work on this, so more props to Drops. Now, what the baby hippo doing? I know what it's doing. Instead of click sand, because he lost all the sand users, because both Tyranitar and Hippowdon got taken, which is crazy, because I don't think a single person in Scarlet took sand.
No. There was no sand teams in Scarlet.
Did Tyranitar get taken? I think it did.
It
I
did.
don't remember. Yeah.
Kid has it, I believe.
Yep.
Nobody took it in Scarlet. Nobody took any sand in Scarlet.
No.
So, we want to talk about the Earthquake spam that is coming out of this team that you better be prepped for.
Oh, and a kilowatt roll. Oh, yeah, this is...
Yeah, it's
and a Rotom.
It's a very well-built sand team with just a very sad sand setter.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to lose a lot of points for that, though.
It's not his fault he got sniped.
It sucks, yeah,
it's a little baby potato. It can press yawn, like, once.
Yo, we got surprised
Maybe.
by
Hold on,
how
I'm looking up
other
its stats.
Actually...
It might
with
be okay with
Eviolite...
I'm
Also,
looking it
like-
up.
I'd also like to point out he has many phenomenal coaching targets with that Riolu.
68 HP, 78 defense, 42 Spadef. That is significantly better than expected.
It's...
Also, who needs the sand when you can just coach your Garchomp into big
And-
damage?
It does, in fact, still have Yawn, Sand Tomb, and Slack Off. It has all three, and it has Fissure. It has the same moveset Hippowdon does. It has Helping Hand.
Well...
Yo, Hippowdon might be fine.
Shit, if anything, make it the Terra Captain instead of Sceptile. The Sceptile is the biggest question mark on this draft.
Didn't Flare Blitz go crazy with a Lycanroc Dusk before?
Maybe?
Maybe.
That is Dusk, right? Or is that Midnight?
That is...
That's
Midnight?
I think. I would...
I feel like Flare Blitz
that's
went crazy with
Midnight.
that specific Lycanroc before.
Yeah.
Also, his team is fast for this format. Like,
Yeah,
he's
his
got
team is
fast
very
threat.
fast.
Yeah.
Like, his slowest not fast Pokemon is going to be the Rotom at 86.
So how's he gonna deal with the 5 Trick Room teams we just looked at?
Well,
A fungus.
two of them are Sun teams, so he's going to take that Earthquake button that he's so good at pressing and press it.
Yeah.
Bro.
The other one has a King Gambit, so he's once again going to take that Earthquake button and press it.
Excadrill's gonna press Earthquake and move along with its day.
Oh, we're gonna have the return of Air Balloon Excadrill for double EQ.
Dude, his team is so good for coaching. Like, I just keep looking at it.
Why, because of Ceruledge? I think he's got some problem surviving. It's all in on Fungus to survive Trick Room. But he does do enough damage on one to dissuade it, and he does have the...
I mean,
I think like
this is a
a
solid
bulky Ceruledge or a bulky Rotom can live through Trick Room too.
Galley can always reverse Trick Room. It might get him prison.
That's true. I think Galley does get in prison, actually.
Oh, it does. It does. For sure it does.
Yeah, so he can stop Trick Room that way, yeah.
Make a good point. Glade is real good here.
That one.
I am of the A tier opinion.
I lean a bit more towards B. But by the way, for people watching, we're doing S, A, B, C, D. So B is like the damn middle.
If he could somehow finagle a trade for, maybe a better Sandsetter, team is cracked.
Bro, I don't know. After looking at its moveset, it still seems fine.
I mean,
an Eviolite.
And I mean, you're not going to put Eviolite on a Riolu because that thing does not have stats.
No, that'll get a Sash.
Yeah.
The problem is you don't get Fungus with Eviolite then, but that's fine.
You just not bring Fungus, but yeah.
Fungus could have a Sash, and Riolu can just not come.
No Terra Dragons. Oh, wait. Sceptile's faster for Dragon Cheer. Let's go.
True.
Oh, true.
Alright. Gengar. Couple rough seasons, couple good seasons in there.
Darkspawn!
Ooh, Typhlosion, Darkspawn.
Golden Go! Masquerada!
That's fun.
And he's got his bug.
Got a bug.
He's got 2 bugs.
Typhlosion has Lava Plume, correct?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, confirmed. Typhlosion has Lava Plume. Which seems like a weird mon to be clicking Lava Plume on, but damn does it do it.
Taking mental note for that as he's my week 1.
This is also an incredibly fast team, and that coughing is giving off screw your strategy vibes more so than I'm gonna do something with this vibes. You are going...
Sorry,
at least he has protection for the Golden Go and Mousehold. The last Golden Go we saw had like no Ghost switch-ins on the team. I think he might have had a Persian, but
Yeah. That sounds right.
Also, Friend Guard Mousehold letting Golden Go press Nasty Plot for free is pretty nice.
yeah, the Golden Go support is kind of crazy. Sneasler as a B tier fake out on its own.
Sneasler's a little weird.
It is a B tier, right? Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
because A, B, C, D, and that... Yeah, it's B. I don't know, dude. I think its stats are good enough without Unburdened to justify it as a B tier.
Yeah. And it can still run normal gem fake out or
I think
fling an item.
especially in how slow this format is, I think it's justified running it, like, on its own.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Pavilion here.
So, here's my problem. I don't believe in Typhlosion at all, ever. And then I think the existence of Typhlosion is really weakening the Fire, Water, Grass mode. Because it's not a defensive pivot, it's an aggressive mon. So,
I mean,
dragons are your biggest threat here, and then your anti-dragon is a Darkspawn?
I mean, his his core as a whole isn't very bulky. Like, it's Darkspawn, Tentacruel.
Also, you're right. Pavilion with Illumais is mostly just... What is it doing? Redirection's done by Mousehold.
Yeah.
Tailwind's done by Bug. So why is it a Terra Captain?
Yeah. Why is it even there in the first place?
The Vivian is a little odd.
I know a ton of people love Typhlosion and trust it. I just don't like the mon as a personal bias.
I think it's fine.
I agree with Pavilion has overlapping roles and it doesn't fit.
And the only thing it has
I still like it, though.
Sleep Powder.
I still like the team, though. It's just Golden Go and Meowscarada and the Bug and the Mousehold. These are just mons I like. Sneasler, I just like him. Tauros, that's a good mon. These are just good mons.
I mean, it's alright.
I mean, it's alright.
No, I mean it's a good team for sure.
I think it's a solid little B. I think it's
Solid
fine.
middle of the road. Solid middle of the road.
It's Gengar. Gotta troll him a little bit, right?
Gengar's showing pretty middle of the road placements with the top 4 gold. Good season. Love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also go B.
I mean, to be fair, I know Gengar's been playing a lot of ladder with Golden Go. He is a
Yeah, Golden Ghost cracked though.
He's a
Golden
known
Go's.
mousehold enjoyer. He likes his bug.
Like I'm actually, I think this is closer to an A than a B. Like, genuinely.
I
Because,
think the coughing is strange.
No, I like the coughing. I think he needs it. I think Trick Room is the biggest problem to this. I think the Pavilion and the... I mean, like, is Pavilion
He really
his Trick
doesn't have
Room
a way to
answer?
stop Trick Room.
I mean, he does so much damage immediately and then can survive it with pivots, is like the idea, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
mousehold can also just taunt the setter.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Sneasler, I'm sure Sneasler gets taunt.
Let's be real. Gengar runs Pop Bomb every week.
Yep.
It's just Gengar. He'd do that.
Is this a good pop bomb week, Stacks? Yes, Gengar, it is.
Yo, look at that Psychic column.
Yeah, it's tough.
Ish.
It's not
Shame.
that bad. He has Masquerade and Golden Go. He can deal with it.
Tough.
Dude. You know, I think I am leaning a bit more towards A than B, and if he had a better fire type and no Pavilion, I think it would actually be closer to S. But
Yeah, there's just so much overlap on those three.
I guess Darkspun makes a lot less sense without
Typhlosion. Yeah.
I mean, Darkspun is it's a good safety switch in for Golden Go and Masquerada on fire types.
A minus, A minus. I'll go A minus.
All right.
All right.
Going next.
Ah, look at
Moving
that.
on to
Drops. Talk
moving
about
on to
me.
the worst draft I've ever seen.
Dude, this draft is
Trash.
absolutely cracked. I'd give it an SSS plus if I could.
The worst.
I mean, nobody's stopping you.
Let's see. My season 2 did not exist because I tried to play the worst Pokemon ever named Iron Valiant.
Yo, but that's season 3 though.
Yo, season 3. Season 3, I got to play Rain. You know what I love?
Crazy.
Rain.
Damn, Drops, you had better stats than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, season 1, I was claimed to have the best draft in the league. It was the Garchomp
The Sand, yeah.
the Sandcore one. Season 3, I got to play Zapdos, Pelipper, Basculegion. Season 4 was aight. Team, I love my team. The core of Dragapult, Metagross, Crocodile and Azumarill just go crazy. I don't know. Jolteon's a top tier Terra Captain in my opinion. Staraptor's obnoxious. Stony J, free life orb, baby. I'm a big believer in the Ariados.
I am not, but
That's fine. I'm also a believer in the Meganium.
that is also a thing I'm not sold on, but
Dude, I love your top 4, man. The Dragapult, Metagross, Crocodile, Staraptor, Azu core is so insane in my mind. Like, you have the natural speed, you have the soft Trick Room. This is genuinely a team that speaks to me.
I think your only problem is priority Tailwind with someone that can knock out Dragapult quickly, but
Yeah, that is your problem. Reuniclus is like, is Reuniclus being a threat enough? Like you have triple Dark Week on mons that.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that was that Reuniclus or Duosion?
That's for Uniclus.
that's Reuniclus. That's the big boy.
Oh, okay.
That's the good one.
Okay.
So he has the good setter, and he has the Mismagius backup setter, which we'll see play probably if any big fake out problems arise. It will see play, I'm sure. And then he has Azu to abuse Trick Room. And Meganium to pretend to abuse Trick Room. I don't know. I like this style of team. This is my favorite style of team, which means I'm scared for you.
No, dude, it's HO it's HO, man.
Well, you got the instant threats.
I'm a
It's
come in.
you
HO.
got
Where's your priority tailwind, sir?
I don't need it, dude. Dragon Bolt's 142 base speed. Jolteon's 130. My team is fast.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to match Tailwind with Staraptor, I think. Or just set up Trick Room when they Tailwind.
Yeah.
And with Azu, I think that's very doable.
I mean, I can run like Scarf Electro Web on Jolteon.
Jolteon. Yeah.
The Fairy Dragon Steel. Azu Metagross. The triple physical Fire Dragon Steel, but two of them are immune to Intimidate.
True.
You are a little bit physical heavy.
Yeah, but I have 2 Intimidate immunes. Bolt gets played mixed.
I think I really am biased towards this style of team. You're a bit physical heavy. You've got some problems against Prankster Tailwind if they can drop Reuniclus. There are some issues with it, but I think it's actually you and Stacks. I think are the best 2 teams in this draft.
I agree with that.
I'm excited to play my draft.
I think you and Stacks are probably going to run through this group. I'm going to say it. I like the confidence
Gengar's
drops.
a good player.
I think you guys have more cohesive drafts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you have the player skill to back it up.
Let's go, baby.
Stacks is running it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm running it.
Yeah, I think this is Stax' division to lose, I'm not gonna lie.
I have I think I have a winning record against Stacks because I've played him once and I've won once.
I think that was the season where all 3 of us beat him.
Yeah. Season 3.
There.
Hang on.
I'll fill it out for you guys. You can copy my homework.
I think I like Flare Blitz over Gengar.
Think so?
I think so.
I like Gengar Seymour. I wanted to play Golden Go this season so badly. I think you and Stacks are gonna run the loop, though. Jesus Christ, does Blastoise look good into this division in general?
Who is my wild card?
I think if there is a person... I said this before in Scarlet, and I'll say it again here. I will not give... If it is your first season... See, Jordan, look at that. Look at that. Just straight copy. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Copy the homework. I know. But if it is your first time, we gotta see your play for us to rank you. You're not getting the props unless you prove the merit. At least my take. That doesn't necessarily hold true for the others.
I mean, that's a fair take.
I think these are ordered for me, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 in my
ordered.
predictions. Mine's ordered.
Actually, I think I believe in the DDR Rouge to steal more games
We all
than
have different
Sebas.
wild cards. I like it.
Yeah, no, Sebas has Grimmsnarl. That's a win of on its own.
I'm
Snarl
a
Hoosier, come on.
Man's hard trick room.
All right. We had no S's in this draft, by the way.
Whoa, I gave myself an S.
We had no S's in this draft, by the way.
All right, on to the Teal Mask division. Starting here with Lofus.
So
Okay. You ever look at a draft and go, what they doing, though? Because
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like he's missing a Grimmsnarl to make those top 4 godly.
And he's got the Rillaboom Lucha to go have fun, right?
He's got Rillaboom Lucha. I actually love the triple starter lead. Dude, I want some pledges out of Lofus. This is my goal for his
Ooh.
season. I want to see those 3 mons throwing out pledges. The
Okay,
problem
problem.
They're
They're
all
all
physical
physical.
attackers.
Yeah.
Samurott, Hisui, and
Slightly
singles.
No, it is not.
Goated. Sam Hisui in singles is sick. I love it.
Sam
Yo,
Hisui and singles.
Sam Hisui got 100 special attack. There you go. There's your
Okay.
ledger.
There is no way this team is ordered by tiers correctly.
AA, BB, CC, D,
Yeah, okay, it's ordered by tiers correctly. Fuck me.
AB, CD. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Cryogonal as a Terra Captain is great.
I love his Terra choices for it too.
I like the Halucha Captain, I really do.
Yeah, Terrifying Acro.
Dude, I don't know. I think this team's missing something. It's missing speed control as a whole.
Scott Jan, does Jan Mega get Tailwind?
It's like
Yeah, it
Icy
does,
Wind.
but-
It's like Icy Wind and it's not good. It's missing like good speed control. It's got Fake Out and Ambipom. Its special attackers are pretty not Magnezone and
Yeah,
Clefable.
It's
Charger Bug's
Magnezone.
not really boosting much here.
Yeah, this is like the saddest Charger Bug I've ever seen.
It's like, wait, I want to help, guys.
No, I believe in. I'm a Grumpig believer.
Oh,
At least
true,
he has
true,
Defiant. He has Defiant for the physical threats that are all. Dude, I feel like there's a gut of me that just really likes the Rillaboom Samurott Cinderace open. And then the Annihilape's kind of weird.
You like the Rillaboom Samurott Cinderace open because you're a weirdo who loves pledges and starter Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah, but none of them are special attackers, so who's pressing the pledge?
Grumpig feels more like anti-Trick Room than Trick Room for himself. I feel like he's really just missing good screens. And like good, like one speed control mon. Like I just put a Grimmsnarl on this team. I know it's probably taken, but you put a Grimmsnarl on this team, and it's like actually just up 2 tiers.
Cryogonal is 105 speed, Icy Wind. It's not like terrible speed control.
It's not good speed control.
It's 105. That's fast.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. I don't feel like he has proper support for Annihilate in this draft.
I agree.
I mean, he's got Clefable, Follow Me, but that's
It's-
like
Eh,
an Ambipom beat up.
He can't. It can't.
So where you-
Oh wait, never mind. Ignore me.
Ambipom beat up is cool.
I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and it's 1 a.m.
Jesus.
Jesus, I've been up for like 23 hours, huh?
How
No,
are you
21
alive?
hours.
Neurons
Alright.
activated.
Neurons are active.
Throw out the callouts.
So it's like a C tier to me.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's-
logically it should be C tier, but my personal bias of liking the top 3, like the Fire, Water, Grass, and the Clefable,
The fire like,
is wanting me to put it slightly higher, but I don't think I can. It has too many flaws.
I like a lot of Pokemon on his team. Like Yanmega's super cool. Ambipom's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm a big Grumpig believer. But like, that's just I don't know.
Alright,
It's not a great team.
so here's the most confusing team of the season coming up. Because when I look at this team, I'm like, this shit is insane. Ursaluna Farigiraf is like the strongest open. Then
Yeah,
you have
there's got
redirection.
Flesh Hands.
Then you have Oh my god. You have Flesh Hands. So you have
Flesh
like those
Hands.
3 mans are like a Trick Room mode on their own, and then he doesn't commit to Trick Room. He does the best thing possible when you have a good Trick Room. You just don't full overcommit for no reason. And then
Damn.
he has good Tailwind. He has a Zoroark, which is fun and good. He has. I love Quavo. I love Volcarona. I feel like this should be S. And then we did the Jordan vs Trickster matchup, and that matchup felt unwinnable from his side.
Damn, it's crazy
Because-
that somebody with Ursaluna Farigiraf got bullied into Trick Room.
Yeah, that happened. But also, he won that game.
That is true.
He really just had a problem breaking your screens. Which, we are giving spoilers for the Trickstar vs. Jordan match, which really shouldn't matter. So, basically, this was like an S tier team, and then it felt like it didn't have the damage, but I think that was a matchup thing. I don't think that was a bad team thing. I think this
Yeah.
team is still goated.
Yeah, this team is definitely still good. I
no, this
really
team
like
is
his
very
Lapper
good.
stereotypes. I don't think Oricorio needs to be a Terra captain. And I also really
Yeah.
like the Electrode Terra types.
I wish Magneton... Okay, my 2 wishes for this team, to make it S tier, because I don't think it is. I think it's A. My 2 wishes would be for Magnezone to be a Terra captain, and to have a slightly better grass type. Those are my 2 wishes.
Dude, he's such a hater on the Trode.
I am not a big
I'm an
believer
absolute
in the
hater
Trode.
of Electrode.
Because I feel like you have really good natural speed tiers with Zoroark and Ribombee and Volcarona. And I think Quavo is like a 10 out of 10 Mon, especially in B tier. That you can give that thing a choice item and it just goes in. And I love your 3-Mon Trick Room team with no overcommit, and I think that easily deserves an A. I wish Magnezone could Terra, or Magneton could Terra, because I fully like that guy. I think this is close to an S.
I mean, it's got like all the right tools.
I think so too. I think this is the best team in Violet Division we've seen so far.
Oh, that's a little offensive to me in stacks, but I...
No, I think it's better than you and Stacks.
Anyway.
I genuinely think this is better than both you and Stacks. The question is it S tier? And if we go to the teams that we put S on in the other division,
it's definitely... It's not as good as KD's team.
I don't think it's as good as KD's, but I think it's kind of close to Elmer's.
Young Elmer Fudd.
So it's A plus or it's S, and I haven't put an S down yet, so I'm feeling generous.
I'm giving it an A simply because I want the Terra captains to change. It'd be an A plus. Change the Oricorio. Also very consistent in his seasons.
You know, you have a point. I do feel like there's slight changes that would make it S. You know, you
Yeah.
bullied me. You bullied me. I said stick to your guns, you bullied me.
Hee hee. Ow.
Also, Trickster is like... The past 2 seasons, he's been so close to destroying in gold, and then he's actually done really good silver runs.
He's the silver goat.
He is. He's so close. I think this is really good, though.
This could be a season.
Yeah.
He could win it all in gold. He's got a good team for it.
Alright, Drops, you want to talk about your most hated Rain team because he took Pelipper from you?
Dude, I have a lot of issues with this Rain team.
Is it because he took Pelipper from
No,
you?
it's not even because he sniped my Pelipper like a turn before me.
Alright, guys, everything Drop says is biased because he wanted Pelipper.
It's not biased.
I'm pretty sure this is the best weather team we've seen so far.
I'd take Gengar's weather team over this. Not Gengar's, Flare Blitz.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely the best rain team we've seen.
I don't.
Alright, Drops, why do you not like it?
I don't believe in Barraskewda. Archuludon and Corviknight are pretty much overlapping here. I would
Disagree and agree.
Oh, I believe in Barraskewda.
Dude, it's got glass
I-
bones and paper skin.
I
Doesn't matter.
agree.
It's pressing liquidation, wave crash. I don't remember. Which
I mean,
one
it
gets.
It
can
has
tear,
Wave Crash.
It can tear, so
Wait.
it'll definitely catch people off guard who are unprepared for it.
It does not have Wave Crash because Floatzel was seen play over it purely because Floatzel had Wave Crash.
I'm gonna press Terra Water liquidation, and it's gonna do.
A lot of
Dumb-
I
Demolish.
agree. Corviknight and Archuludon is very weird. I don't like the double steel, similar bulky steel role that they're sharing. I can agree with that completely, especially when you put in Berserker, who I don't think is the best here. And I kind of like Berserker a lot normally, but as a fake out user, you'd rather bring Raichu 9 times out of 10. And as a steel buffer, it's not buffing any good steel moves. So
Fucking flash cannon.
I don't like Berserker in this scenario. And that's a Terra Captain, so that sucks. I like your other two Terra Captains. I do like Barrascuda as a C as a Terra Captain. So I think that one of these. I don't like Corviknight. I think Corviknight's the problem. And I'm a Corviknight fan.
I also like.
Look at that type chart though, Drops. Look at that type chart
It's
though.
a good-looking type chart, yeah, but I mean, Spiritomb doesn't do anything for this team. Hypno doesn't really do anything for this team. Torterra's
Spiritomb gives you Trick Room access with an Archaludon and a Torterra. I disagree on that one.
Archaludon's base 80. That's not even that slow in this format.
You can make it slow.
Like, his Trick Room threat's gonna be Torterra, Berserker, Corviknight.
Oh, Pelipper?
I mean, Pelipper, yeah, but Pelipper you're leading with the Rain and is clicking Hurricane, Wide Guard, and Weather Ball.
I like Rain Dragonite.
I love
Rain Dragonite.
Special Dragonite with Hurricane is gonna go crazy. I guarantee it. And then he can also just run E-Speed to pick up any weird sashes or something like that. Little mixed night.
Magmar on a Rain team's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'd rather.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it was picked. Did anyone have? Did Stax have Electivire?
I think Sax had Electivire. Electabuzz was available.
I think this is probably similar power level as Flare Blitz.
I like Flare's team much better. I don't know. I don't like the Trick Room aspect. I don't like the double seal type.
Are you giving it C?
I am gonna give it a C.
I like this team.
Well, this is our most divisive team yet. Because I don't
like
think
this
it's
team
A.
a lot.
Nope, keep your gut.
Do I like this team that much?
Keep your gut. Yo, Snowman popped off Season 3. Just looking at the stats.
I do like this team.
Snowman plays Rain a lot as well, so maybe he likes the style of Rain better than I do, but I play a much more aggressive Rain, I guess.
I don't think it gets more aggressive than Barrascuda.
Basket Legion's better.
Your bias is showing. Alright, Jordan!
I'd play Poliwrath before I played Barrascuda.
Behold, the best draft.
Rocks fall and everything dies.
Rock Slide's not a real move.
What about dark moves? Or dark types?
Or
Dark
ghost
types don't exist. Don't exist. They're not real.
You know, for someone who tried to draft balance, your type chart's pretty bad, bro.
I got screens.
Jordan, how does it feel that you're going to be bringing Ampharos every single week?
Incredible. Ampharos is the GOAT.
Damn, Jordan, you know, I feel like I liked your team a lot more than I did right now. My gut reaction on looking at this was, this is kind of ass. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what Cincino's doing for you, bro, but I like the rest of the team.
I was out of speed to pick.
You needed something over 100 base speed.
Everything over 100 base speed by the time I was around to picking that was gone. So I was like, sure.
Welcome,
Cincino.
Welcome to Red Gauge where 115 is fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, because I got an DD Drifblim.
Jordan, do you know how much Terra Captain Ampharos is saving this?
Terra Captain Ampharos, I don't remember who else was that had Ampharos, but the fact that your Ampharos was not your Terra Captain is a goddamn shame. Terra Captain Ampharos is incredible.
Okay. Realistically, it's a Palafin team that has good Palafin pivots.
Oh, yeah, his Firewater Grass is probably about as good as you could ask for.
You could get a little better than Dirge.
I mean, you get an Arcanine, and then you just have, the real Palin score. But if they let you draft that, something is wrong with your draft pod.
But goddamn, are you asking a lot out of him on top, defensively?
Dude, just he'll be fine. Are you really?
Nah.
You have Sableye to prankster set screens for whatever type you need.
Why does
Exactly.
the type chart have Driplim twice?
Good question.
Is that ruining your type chart? I think that's ruining your type chart. Both ice and electric would be neutral.
Here, hang on. Let me do something real fast.
Why
I
does
mean-
it have Driplim too?
I don't know.
No, like dark would still be weak, ghost would still be weak, electric would be
Yeah, it
neutral,
has-
ice would be neutral.
It's got Driplim twice, and there should be a Sliggoo in there to fix this.
Hang on. Please hold.
Ah, who cares? Sliggoo's not a real mon, so it doesn't fix things.
Sliggoo is absolutely real.
What am I looking for? This.
Going on a scale of Sliggoo is left and we have a Terra Captain. What did you think? Drops, you don't need to fix it. It's fine. Okay,
Yeah, no, it's
real
fine.
talk. I like the NDD Mail Driplim as a low tier combo. I like it a lot. I think it's a really good Palafin mode. I think... Oh god.
It's blue. It's ugly.
Yeah, that looks better. But at least it's accurate. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's on the right side, not the left.
I know, it throws everything off.
Wait, we became ground weak.
Yeah.
No, we
'cause
didn't.
We added a steel type.
I've got a bug and a balloon. I'm not ground weak.
And a balloon. I like it. Him on top's being asked a lot defensively. Offensively, it's not the strongest. It's a lot of reliance on Palafin to get damage out. Or Ampharos to get damage out. I think it's like upper B.
I can fix it. It's on the left now.
Drops! No! What do you think about it, Drops?
Alright, let me reassess the new type chart. The ground weakness is kind of real. I do like your Terra Captain choices. Your Fire, Water, Grass core is very good.
We have a luck believers?
I'm an Avalugg believer. I tried playing with normal Avalugg. Well, what was I trying to do in Sword and Shield? I was using Swagger, Grimmsnarl, and Dynamaxing the Avalugg and trying to just cheese things. Drift Mail and DD Driflim's an nasty combo. You have a good screen setter. Is there anything I would like to change?
Give it a number. Letter.
It's like an A tier. It's good. It's a bulky offense, which I know Jordan.
I'm gonna be harsh on you, Jordan.
I mean,
Also,
it fits Jordan's playstyle, man. It's bulky offense. It's got the things he wants. It's got the tools it needs.
Rabska is phenomenal. This thing does damage.
Also, Jordan, very nice seasonal placements there.
That's true. Jordan's actually been doing really well the last 2 seasons. Good job, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's talk about Kid. The man who said he wasn't gonna play, and here he is.
Well, when we unfortunately had a 36-hour AFK in the initial draft phase, Kid took the warm-up jersey off and came out to play.
There's a lot of things I like here. First off, I really like Arcanine, Rotom, and Polion. I think that's actually an insanely good balance core at the core.
That's a good call.
And then Kid with Sylveon feels right. Like, that's a hero. That's a Pokemon. I was gonna say hero. What am I doing? Playing Dota? That's a Pokemon, especially with Noivern for speed. I like those top 5. Hitmonlee is weird. I love Duosion. I love Tauros. I love Gligar. So, all 3 Terra Captains are insanely cool in my mind.
I don't care for the Terra Grass on the Duosion, because if you're afraid of I mean, I guess it allows you to still run.
I mean, it's for sport, right?
Yeah, but it gets overcoat, so it's immune to powder moves anyways. And it's baby form, so it's probably holding Eviolite most weeks anyways, so it's not going to hold the life orb for Magic Guard.
You're right, it does get overcoat. I guess that... But he has Ghost and Psychic. What is the one you're going if not Ghost and Psychic?
It's like fighting maybe to hit steel types. Fire to hit steel types.
Yo, Dojin has such a high... By the way, can we talk about how he has Tyranitar and then double Sandveil?
Base.
Yeah, that's...
Both Palossand and Gligar with Sandveil drops? This is crazy that all 3 Sandsetters got taken in this.
Yeah.
Because we do not have a speed Sandsetter. Or that's what, like, I feel like would be bumping it up. If Hitmonlee was a speedy Sand person,
Yeah.
we would be in.
I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do with Araquanid. Like, I feel like I look at that mon like every season and I just never make it fit, but I'm always like, this could be really cool to play with.
This style of team
does
is
a lot of
tickling
damage.
what I like.
Needs screens to be what you like. It does lack screens, to be fair.
That's not a big deal. Also, I haven't played screens in like the last 3 seasons.
I don't care, dude. You're a bulky screens offense enjoyer.
Tyranitar not being able to Terra...
Oh, it hasn't been able to Terra since Gen 2 when it's been fine and competitive.
Yeah, I know, but...
You know what it can hold now? Choppleberry.
that is true.
This team's good. I'll give it an A. Ah, moved it.
Yeah. I like this team.
Haha, the team I drafted's next. Let's go!
Kid is also a fairly consistent player on the seasonal stats. Alright, we got Electric. She's gonna set Snow. She's gonna try and click Blizzard, and it's gonna miss anyways.
Electric, the only one who misses Blizzard in the snow. Yo, okay, so in my mind, a good Dongiri team has a bunch of lead combos that overwhelms the opponent with too many options, and then if you get the wrong lead, the Dongiri player can just destroy you. And if you get the right lead, they can probably win anyway because they have a bunch of options. And I think this team does that. I think this team does that really well. I think you have the boom boom button mode with Whimsicott, Glamora, Cough, Porygon. Definitely supposed to be Glamora. But Porygon does the same thing in concept. Where it clicks Tailwind and it clicks Beam and it takes a KO.
Dude.
Then you have Magmortar with Redirection to set up a Poltergeist. And then you have the Snow Trio. Which, Obama Snow is going to destroy any Trick Room teams by just clicking Roarville and laughing at them. And, Rotom Frost, low-key, as a Terra, kind of goated. Like, a Rotom as a Terra Captain is like cheating. Golurk as a Terra Captain is also insane. It's got the BST of not a D tier at D tier value. And I think Pillow has merit as a D tier with Snowcloak. And, thing about Terra types is you don't have to worry about them. It's not a Ice type.
That is true.
I like her Terra types on the Rotom. I don't know how I feel about Steel and Pillow.
I think it's fine. She needs a Steel type on this team in general.
Oh, true.
Because of a lot of like the problems with what she needs to beat. And that helps clear it. Mabosif and Palmot just are generally amazing support. Palmot with Dozo is godly. And this is where I was preaching up Magmortar earlier, because I fully believe in it, and I think it's good follow me for both Porygon, good follow me for Poltergeist, good follow me. By the way, the Poltergeist Trick Room is a threat. Do not sleep on it. Seth has taught us the value of bulky Teapot.
True.
Teapot's just super versatile.
I think this is an incredibly good Dozo team. I think this is about as good of a Dozo team as you get in this format, with the only exception being Glamora. Would help it. But Stacks ruined that. And I think Porygon is about... I think Porygon fills the same role pretty damn well. I think it's really hard to prep against this. Alright, now tell me why I'm wrong.
Mm,
I like that her seasonal scores make a little sandwich. 3-6, 4-4, 4-4, 3-6.
Alright, we got 4 AM drops, we're losing them.
Whoa, it's only 1:15. I'm thinking. That was something I noticed while you were talking about the team in general.
You also didn't put silver or gold for... So we're just going to assume gold because you didn't put it, and it makes electric look better.
Oh, oops, I can fix that.
Nope, no need. It was gold, I've decided. Even though I know for a fact 3 wins, 6 loss does not qualify for gold. But it's gold.
Please hold.
Nope, nope, do not fix it.
This is what
Give
I
me
was
a
getting to.
Give
the
me
end.
a letter. Give me a letter. Tell me why I'm wrong and why this isn't the ideal type of Dozogiri.
Flying looks
I
really
think
good.
it is
into
the
her. Fighting
ideal.
looks really good. Fighting looks a little less good into her with the dual ghost types and
Okay.
terror types.
Then, as a concept, do you think Dozogiri is just not a good thing without Terra?
I think Dozo without Terra can get extraordinarily bullied.
I can't pilot Dozo, so I don't have an opinion on this.
I think Dozo without Terra can get bullied very, very hard. By me specifically, because I have an Amoongus.
Yo, I've seen Goggles, Dozo.
Yeah, and then it gets
Dozo.
clear smogged and cries.
Yeah, it does
Because
do
it
that.
can't Terra Steel.
Yeah, it does do that. That's... There's a lot of counterplay to Dozo.
Yeah, no. I do think that PJ was a Glamora. I would like it a lot more.
Yeah,
That obviously wasn't an option.
Yo, you could have picked up Glimmet as a D tier.
It's not real.
The
what
two are
is
not
your job?
created
Your
equal.
job is to die and set toxic spikes.
Glimmet's
Yeah.
got like 120 special attack.
Did you pull that number? I don't believe that.
No,
Like
that's-
95.
That's legit.
It's like 95, right?
105.
It's 105. I was closer than you were.
I think PZ is higher than that.
Look, it's like Focus Sash and 105 special attack. It's mid.
On a
Yeah,
D
PZ
tier.
is-
Pillow Swine and Golurk are goated.
I don't disagree
Yeah,
with that.
Pillow Swine I like a lot.
Dude, Shadow Punch Golurk is so good.
Yes,
An
indeed.
inside joke.
What do I give the same? I mean, like, it's not as good as my team.
I also like Pawat without being able to Terra.
It's a good
Oh,
team.
you right.
I think it's
Oh, true.
It will miss.
Hey, thanks.
No,
for
I think
fixing
this
my
drops
typo.
is.
I fixed it.
You know, it's the second best draft in this division.
Alright. And let's go look at ZXC.
We love ZXC. Another snow team.
Oh, my initial
Dude.
thought is I hate those Terra types for
Third
Glaceon.
place in Season 1 is crazy, because Season 1 and Season 2, by the way, which the reason they don't have gold and silver is they've been, they were double limb global, and you just started lower bracket.
Yeah.
So those two placements are really good. And he was really close to rocking it again. And this is another Alolan Ninetales Glaceon. He's not the first person to have that combo, right?
No.
Correct.
Dude, we got screens with Incineroar, Melodic, and Eggy A. I don't hate that. Screens with Alolan Ninetales is kind of awkward, though.
So, I look at this team, and I say it lacks immediate damage.
I agree with that entirely. It just lacks damage in general, not even immediately.
Yeah. I mean, Garganacl will wear things down behind screens. I don't know what Altaria's doing.
I mean, Glaceon's got 130 special attack. It's gonna press Blizzard.
Yeah, but that's like the best attacker by a mile on this team.
What do you mean? He's got Incineroar, dude.
Eggy A is like second place. Dude, I remember... How many Haze users can you fit in one draft?
Not enough.
It's very defensive oriented. But like the defenses are good.
But he doesn't have, like... How to explain? Like...
No, I know, damage is very missing.
He does... I mean, I guess he has Salt Cure for passive damage. He's got...
So like it's going to be a lot of stalling with Intimidate cycling from Incineroar, getting some Skull Burns with Melodic, getting Veil Up, getting
Salt Cure
and then just like rotating in a Draco or a Salt Cure or a... Like, cause Muck can I like Muck a lot on this team actually.
Yeah, Muck looks good.
It's
again,
a lot of status and slow burn abuse, but it can get there. I think he can bulk through a lot.
I think so as well. I really don't like these Terra types on Glaceon.
Ghost is fine. Normal is a little weird.
Oh, we clicking Hyper Voice?
I
We
think
clicking Hyper Beam?
that's the idea, but if you're gonna press Hyper Voice, just swap in Ninetales and press Blizzard.
I like the
Like-
Terra Steel of the other, or the Terra Ground of the other Glaceon a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Glaceon, of all the evolutions, has the worst problem of, oh my god, please, I need another button to press.
It also
Yeah.
says, oh my god, I'm an ice type.
Yeah, Terra Ground is definitely good.
I wouldn't
What do
hate
we like
Terra
it?
Fire on a Glaceon
What
either.
about Terra? Yeah, Terra Fire is good, but I think
Fire,
Ground's better.
water.
I think Ghost is fine, but I like Ground.
Ghost is fine. Ghost dodges, the fighting.
Especially when you don't have a Ghost type on the team. Offensively. I like it a lot. I would just change normal for Ground. What do we like as Arteria as a captain?
I don't know what the...
Because I think the Muck
I
is
don't
great.
know what the Altaria is doing on a team that wants weather. Because, like...
Well, I think the Muck kind of wants grass, but it's fine.
Poison Dark Fairy on...
But this team doesn't need weather. This team appreciates weather, but it does not need it. Also, Alola Ninetales just as a Blizzard user itself seems kind of good in this format.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And I mean, Meowstic is
I-
a cracked screens mon.
I'll put it down solid middle of the road. Bop.
Yeah.
I think it's
I-
perfectly solid. I don't think it's doing anything bad. I don't think it's doing anything amazing. Oh, Drops doesn't like it. Doesn't do enough damage for Drops.
There's no damage.
There's
I think the damage will add up. And I think like the super bulky things that would abuse it kind of don't exist anymore. Maybe Hoodra and that's it. So what do we got for top 4? Damn, this division is kind of tough. Player skill included. Dude, I feel like Snowman might do it this season. You know, this might be the season Kid pops off, too.
No offense to Kid, and I love you, buddy. But you will be my wild card this season. I need to flip around to look at
Okay,
these.
so I'm gonna be honest. I think Electric's the wild card because I think it entirely depends on the player's skill for Dozo and how well she pilots it.
Maybe.
Jordan, I think you're probably in. I think Snowman's probably in. I think Kid's probably in, which gives me one more, and I think it's Trickster.
Sorry for those who are watching. I need to flip through to look at things. Oh, Trickster's team is really good.
You know what, Jordan? You're gonna get second.
Elephant is too good. I finally drafted the Pokemon I named my team after.
I trust you to play well too. I think Trickster is like up there, and I think the wild card is Electric, and it depends entirely on how well she's piloting this Dozo. And I think she could pilot it incredibly well and just pop off.
Yeah.
Wellspring is definitely the Death Division.
Wellspring is...
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Wellspring
also
is draft...
think Wellspring had the best drafts in general, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wellspring is draft C. We all know it.
Yeah.
Also, now that we're at the very end, I think KD has the best draft out of all four.
Yeah, Katie's draft is nuts. Yeah, that's it. This was Violet.
Violet.
Violet. This was
Violet, yep.
Thanks for watching. Good luck this season. Prove us wrong if we said your team's not good.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.